siku ya debe saa 2 utakuwa nyumbani. Kweli ama uongo?
Welcome back to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Owino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, there is something that I want to say, and most of you will bear me witness. The so-called broad-based government between ODM and UDA is going to cause a lot of end of the career for many politicians, or is going to cause, probably is going to shake a lot of politicians career-wise. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because just immediately after the nomination of the CSS, just immediately after the nomination of the ODM members to the CSS office, which William Ruto did, Rigathi Gachagua, that is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, have started receiving threats of being impeached from office. Now, the real question has been that, is it really true that Raila Odinga could have been behind this? And if not Raila Odinga, who is behind all these things? Here is the answer. Sabina Chege is saying that if at all William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, has a problem with his deputy, then the same way he appointed Rigathi Gachagua to be his deputy when he wanted to be the president, he should come out publicly to tell Kenyans that I have problems with my deputy president because of 1, 2, 3. So, and therefore, I would like him to be impeached, or I would like us to find a solution. Let us listen to Sabina Chege.
The priorities are upside down for this government. Why would you think of an impeachment instead of thinking, how do you sort out parliament? How do you sort out the many problems that Kenyans have? We have a failed finance bill, so how do we recover from it?
And there is this member of parliament who have been exposed by Gachagua'S. Gachagua'S is saying that a member of parliament, Kiambu member of parliament, has been walking all over, seeking for signatures, looking for signatures that support the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. So automatically, Raila Odinga is not behind this. The person that is behind the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is a member of parliament from Kiambu. And just recently we heard that there are some seven members of parliament, 7 unknown people who took this issue to court that Rigathi Gachagua is supposed to be impeached. Why? Because he is validating the Constitution of Kenya. The last person that is talking about this issue of the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua is his spokesman. Automatically, Governor Kahiga cannot be left behind. And Governor Kahiga is telling the people that are trying to pressurize the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua that let them try what they're doing, because if they bring their war, then the people that support Rigathi Gachagua also knows how to fight. Let us listen to him.
If you go to position, being a majority leader, being chairman for budget committee, president was reconstituting his cabinet, and if you think you are so important to the president, I don't think there is a reason why he could not be appointed this time loud.
Whoever feels that is the way to go, we kindly tell them, bring it on, we will deal with it.
But on the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, I don't think if there is, I've been trying to look at if at all maybe Rigathi Gachagua have done something unconstitutionally that can validate the constitution and cause his impeachment, and I've realized that there is nothing that he has done. As the deputy president, he has got every right to express himself. So if anybody thinks that maybe Rigathi Gachagua is doing something that is not necessary, then I don't have any problem. Rigathi Gachagua, despite the fact that Rigathi Gachagua majorly talks about his tribe too much, then he in fact he was talking about it yesterday, and he said just the other day, and he said that the love that he has for his people, for the people of the mountain, cannot be separated, and he is ready. He can confess that, and is guilty of doing that, but he loves his people. You know, there is no problem of loving your people. So I don't see any problem Rigathi Gachagua saying that he loves his people. I don't see anything that Rigathi Gachagua have done that maybe can make these people to file a petition of impeaching him. I don't see any reason of that. Now, another story is about this issue of Cleophas Malala. Now, I want to talk about this issue of Cleophas Malala in this way. Sometimes when you are given an opportunity to rule, or maybe you have got power, please use this power very well. Don't misuse it. Why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because there was a time that Cleophas Malala was talking on Citizen TV when he was being interviewed by Rashid Abdallah. He was asked that very simple question concerning the issue of having a flag in his car, in his motorcade. And I want us to listen to the way Malala answered this question.
Na mmoja Cleophas Malala nafikiri anasema, Rashid, naona kama nimekutana na Cleophas Malala akija hapo Royal Media Services. Anasema muulize mbona gari yake ina bendera ya taifa?
Unataka nijibu hiyo?
Anauliza, sema ameona bendera, alikuwa anafikiri kwamba huyu ni waziri, ni nani, lakini akiangalia kaona ni bwana Cleophas Malala. Anasema vipi wewe gari lako lina bendera ya taifa yetu ya Kenya?
Rashid, I think kwanza kabisa inafaa ujue kwamba unakumbuka vizuri sana rais.
Naam.
Kwa ile wisdom yake alisema kwamba angependa sana kwamba katika lile baraza la mawaziri kuwe na advisor wake wa kuangalia masuala ya ile manifesto ambayo alipewa kama chama. Kwa sababu acha nikuulize swali kitu kimoja. Mimi siwezi kuwa kwamba niko kwa serikali bila chama. Chama ndio iliform serikali. Bila chama hakuna serikali. And therefore rais akasema kwamba wewe utakaa katika baraza la mawaziri. Hapa uko unanieleza jinsi vile kama our political agenda inafanyika vizuri na sisi vile tunatekeleza maneno ya. Sababu unaweza potelea kwa executive na chama maneno ambayo muliagiza watu msifanye. In 2027 for us to go back to the elections, ni chama ambayo itaturegesha kwa elections, sio serikali. And therefore akaona kwa ile wisdom yake kwamba nikae pale kwa baraza la mawaziri tufanye kazi pamoja.
Lakini kuna watu wanakuwa wanapinga hilo. Kuna watu wanakuwa wanaenda kisheria, nasema kwamba kisheria si sawa kukaa katika baraza la mawaziri. Labda pengine watu wanasubiri kwamba ungesubiri moto huo uzime ndio tuone bendera ile.
Sasa sio mimi nilijiteua bana. Unajua Rashid, wewe leo nikikuteua utaanza kuuliza mambo ya sheria. Sio mimi nilijiteua. Sio mimi nilijitembeza nikaingia pale katika baraza la mawaziri. Sio mimi. Sasa hiyo maswali waulize mkubwa wangu ambaye nilienda pale na kwa wisdom yake. Na mimi naona hiyo mfumo. Nimetoka Uchina juzi. Do you know the general secretary wa chama cha Uchina ambacho kinatawala ni rais? There's a very thin line between the party and the government. Very thin line. Because chama, na ndio ukienda pale State House, utapata kuna bendera moja, bendera ya Kenya ikifika saa 12 inashushwa. Lakini kuna bendera moja haishushwi mpaka ile siku tutatoka pale. Ile bendera imechorwa wheelbarrow. Hiyo ya yellow haitolewi, inalala hapo mchana usiku, kwa sababu ni chama ambacho kina form serikali. And therefore mpaka tulete mfumo mzuri katika administration hii yetu kwamba people must know that political vehicles will no longer be vessels to be used during elections na kuziwacha pale. Tumeona marais wengine kule nyuma wakichaguliwa tu hivi wanaacha vyama zao, wanatafuta chama kingine cha kusimama nacho. William Ruto amesema kwamba msingi wa administration yake itakuwa chama chake cha UDA. And therefore mimi kama katibu mkuu, bendera bila bendera, mimi ni katibu mkuu wa kuhakikisha kwamba ile manifesto ambaye tulichaguliwa nayo imetimizwa. And that's why nikiona waziri yoyote anaenda kando kidogo, na mkumbusha, namwambia yeye kama ni waziri turudi katika reli. Kwa sababu in 2027 the UDA party will be politically accountable.
Na nimependa sana kwamba uko pale kuangalia maslahi ya chama, kuangalia ahadi ambazo kwa chama huko imeweka kabla kuwania hichi kiti cha urais. Kwa hiyo kwa sasa hivi, kwa kile ambacho tupo, kabla tuzungumza masuala mengine, ni kwamba bado kila panapokuwa na baraza la mawaziri bahatika kukaribia vikao hivyo, nitamkuta Bwana Cleophas Malala.
Wewe, mkubwa yangu ni rais. Yeye alipeana amri akasema kwamba mimi nikaenda pale nikainua bendera, nikainua Biblia, nikaapishwa kukaa pale. Na kuna tofauti ya kukua pale katika baraza la mawaziri. My role is basically to monitor the implementation of the manifesto, because the UDA party is the organ which is going to be politically accountable to the electorate. Wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Afisa ambaye amekaa pale treasury, ambaye ni accountant ama ni director wa parastatal fulani, ikifika 2027 hataenda kwa wananchi kuambia kwamba mtupigie kura. La, itakuwa chama ambacho kitarudi kwa wananchi. And that's why the president anapata umuhimu sana katika kujenga chama. Umeona chama chetu juzi tumekuwa kule Uchina. Tunataka tujenge UDA ikuwe chama ambacho kiko na structures zote. Tangu niingie UDA, nimeweza weka mikakati ya kutosha kwamba chama sasa hivi kiko na mpangilio mzuri. We are the only party ambayo sasa hivi tumeweza unda organs zetu zote. Tumeunda organ yetu ya National Elections Board, mmeona inafanya uchaguzi. We are the first party in the history of Africa kufanya uchaguzi kutoka kwa kila polling center. Watu wajichague. Tunaenda kukuwa na structures za UDA katika 27,450 polling centers, kwamba tuwe na uongozi kutoka chini. We are going to have more than 544,000 officials wa chama cha UDA. Tumeunda National Elections Board. Tumeunda Elections Dispute and Resolution Committee. Chama cha UDA ndio chama ambacho kiko na tunaweza tatua mambo yetu hapo ndani. Tumeunda IDRC. Mumeona juzi tumeapisha wale disciplinary committee. Tumeshaunda hiyo chama hivyo kabisa kuhakikisha kwamba tuko na msingi dhabiti. Mnaona sasa hivi tunataka kuanzisha kitu inaitwa UDA Leadership School. Sisi ndio tunaenda kuwa na chama cha kwanza tangu historia kukua na shule ya kufundisha viongozi. Shule ya kuhakikisha kwamba kuna viongozi ambao wanaelewa kazi yao, na itakuwa kwamba kabla upate tikiti ya UDA, kama wewe MCA, kama wewe MP, utaenda short course. Hata kama ni ya 2 weeks ama 1 week, ufundishwe manifesto yetu. Ufundishwe zile desturi zetu za chama. Na tunatumia hiyo shule pia kumentor young leaders. Kama viongozi ambao wa siku za usoni, tunaanza kuwa train katika hiyo shule, so that sisi tukitoka, William Ruto akienda nyumbani, Malala akienda nyumbani, Rigathi Gachagua akienda nyumbani, tutaacha viongozi wengine. So as a UDA party, we are taking serious the importance of having a strong political party
bila shaka
that will influence good governance.
Now, Cleophas Malala, that is, let me call him the former Secretary General of UDA party, has been impeached and is no longer the Secretary General of UDA. And this is what the news says. That UDA founding members declare lawyer Joe Kalende as UDA Secretary General, ousting Cleophas Malala, accusing him of running down the party. Now, why are these people accusing Cleophas Malala of running out the party? This is the reason. This is what these people are saying. Malala has abdicated his role and duty as the Secretary General of ruling party. The critical role of SG of the UDA party is the spokesperson of the party. He communicates and initiates meetings on behalf of the party. Clearly, Malala has joined our opponents. He is supporting the Tawe movement and agendas which contradict the ruling party, said Kalende. He has gone against our party leader. He is on the forefront against the formation of a broad-based government, and I am here to confirm that he is no longer the Secretary General of the UDA party. I, Joe Kalende, will be taking over as the SG of the UDA party. The conversation to kick out the notorious man has been ongoing within the party. All the party organs are aware, and we are all in line. We issued a showcase letter to Malala, but he has frustrated the process. The party has been doing massive grassroots recruitment and elections. He has frustrated the process, said Kalende. Now the impeachment of, let me call it the sacking, because he was not even elected. He was not even elected by anybody. So let us just call it, he was appointed. Yeah, but Malala was appointed to be the Secretary General. He was not even elected. So let me call it the sacking. The sacking of Cleophas Malala from UDA party is based on two things. Number one, these people are claiming that Malala is supporting the Tawi movement. And I think this one comes just immediately after, just the other day. That is Malala. Malala joined people like George Natembea in Bungoma, in Kakamega, for their the Mulembe Nation gathering. So that one I think that this is one of the things that now the UDA have realized, have sensed that this person is supporting the Tawi movement, is not of what we have. Another thing, they are claiming that Malala is against the broad-based government, which has been formed between Raila Odinga and William Ruto. Now, the biggest question that we should ask ourselves is, why is it that Malala was against the broad-based government? Why is it that the election of the UDA suddenly stopped? The grassroots election was going on, and then all of a sudden it stopped. Now, I just don't know. But one thing I can say is that in all the time you have opportunity maybe to do something, don't behave as if now you are the best. Don't behave as if now you are there to stay. You will no longer go away, because things change. And right now Malala is jobless. Malala was not an MP. Malala was not a senator. Malala was not a governor. Malala was just a Secretary General of UDA. Now he is jobless. He must look for another job. But now the question is, who will elect Cleophas Malala, as we all know? Will he go back to his people to look for position? Coming all the way from being the Secretary General of a party, a ruling, not just a party, but a ruling party. Suppose it was a party like NAC Kenya, suppose it was like a party like Wiper, it could have been better. But now it's a party, a ruling party that is in the government, that is ruling. Now they are saying that Cleophas Malala is no longer the Secretary General. I really don't know what to think, but the question is, can William Ruto be behind this? Because William Ruto and George Natembea are not good friends. But one thing I have to say, I think I said it while starting, and I also end by saying it, that this broad-based government between Raila Odinga and William Samoei Ruto is going to sabotage, is going to destroy a lot of politicians. Politically, some people are no longer going to be heard. But time will tell. Let us wait and see. That is all I had for today. And just click the subscribe button. You can also like and share and drop me a comment and tell me where you're watching us from and how these videos are reaching you. As I always say, that feedback is normally the key thing in any form of communication. I like to appreciate people like Marindati, people like Billion, people like Elme254. Thank you very much. May God bless you for watching. Asante sana. And until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I've been your host, Boniface. Bye-bye.